Erza's got the Midas touch, cause she stopped Natsu and Gray the booby way. Sorry about that, but let's get into this. So continuing from last chapter, we see the continuation of Natsu and Gray being repressed by Erza. Now, aside from the fact that I still think she should have been obliterated, let's just talk about the circumstances. So we're going to see these two battle against each other, but they're also battling themselves on the inside. Gray is one furious at Natsu just because he's END, and two is because Juvia supposedly died. We know she's not dead, but that's his motive for fighting Natsu at this point. While Natsu is just pissed off because he thinks that Lucy is dead, and that's what awoken his END form. I would kind of say the reasons for fighting each other weighs a little bit more on Gray's end, since, you know, he has a little more reasons. Juvia, his dad, demon slaying END, while Natsu just pretty much began fighting Gray because of, hey, you're in my way. So Erza stopping this fight at, I would say, a pretty epic point of the battle. It would have been the climax. I say, nice job. Let's get a better reason for these two to fight. As much as I enjoyed the fighting, as much as I thought it was epic, that was awesome seeing these two start going on their demon modes. Let's get better reasons for fighting them. And Erza stepping in at this point is, I would say, pretty okay. Just okay. And while it seems like a little bit of bullshit, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people called it on that, I'm saying the scene where she recites Makarov's "We are a guild, this is a family," how she recites that to them is, I say, pretty well done and beautiful in my opinion. I can see that working pretty epically in anime format, just seeing Erza's voice and then slowly her voice shifting to Makarov's voice, reciting all these flashbacks. That'd be pretty sweet. I liked how Natsu kind of snapped out of it because we see him remembering, I don't ever want to see Erza cry again, I'll hurt whoever does this. It's just like, okay. Alright, Natsu snapping back normal makes a little bit more sense now once we look a bit back at that. Okay, I'll give that a slide. And then Gray just remembering all these things from their past, how they're bonded together, just like, alright, okay. It all goes back into fairy tale, you know, being one big family and that you all watch out for each other. Be there for each other, protect each other, and I know a couple of reviews back I said I didn't want Gray saying, oh, he's my brother, I can't fight him. And this kind of falls into that category for me, but that's what I didn't want, is Gray being the one saying that I don't want to fight him, I don't want to fight Natsu, or Natsu being like, I can't fight Gray, he's my brother, we're brothers, we can't do this to each other. Now Erza stepping in and being the middleman, getting these two back to their senses, especially using Makarov's own words, that was something that was pretty well done. That was well done to me. And so we get to see a little bit of family time between these three, and pretty much Gray and Natsu realize that something happened to Gramps. Gramps is gone, that light or something. Just, okay, we gotta stop this, we gotta calm down. So this message kind of conveying like, yo, quit fighting, Gramps is dead. I'm not gonna say it outright, but you two can pretty much figure it out on your own. The way I'm telling you this, we get to see some family time, and it was pretty epic. It goes back to the Makarov deal. I'm hoping that, oh man, I don't like saying this, but I hope he's gone, because these setups and the way they're portraying this is just too much of an opportunity to waste. Gramps' sacrifice has got to stay in order for this to have any meaning at all. At all. Why is there a cop outside? So these two come to their senses, Juvia and Lucy show up. They find out they're not dead, so they give them more reason to calm down. Just like, okay, alright, that's all that way, that's all good. Now, can we get back to the story, please? And we get a bit of an intermission to where we see Jalal and rest of Crime Sorciere fighting August, and August is whooping their ass, and I like that. That is dope. He is one of those ultimate badass old dudes, just like Makarov. He's not taking any shit. I mean, we got speed, we got sound, all these other magics going at him, and he's just like flicking him off, like, get away from me, get the weak shit out of here. And like that, Jalal pretty much says, okay, we're completely out of options here. I think we're fucked. So August is keeping his reputation of being a complete badass. So how the rest of the story folds and how anyone's gonna fight him, I'm looking forward to that, see how that fight goes. But here's the ending. That ending. These last few endings, last few chapters have been lit. They've been dope. They've been fucking fire. Just, ooh. Eileen comes out and finally kind of explains who she is. I hope we get more in depth with that next chapter, but she comes in, says, Erza, it's been a long time. People asking, who are you? We finally get an answer, and it's somehow pretty much that Eileen is Erza and Erza is Eileen. Just what? There's a fucking glitch in the Matrix, man. So how that works out, just what? Were Erza and Eileen like maybe twins, or Erza and Eileen, like one person split up? Is just like a Goku and Goku Black situation? Is it an alternate universe, alternate timeline? I don't think it's the Daedalus arc because all those portals were closed. There's no way to get back to Earthland, and just like, what the hell is going on here? These last few chapters with these reveals and everything, these fights, they've been great. They've been doing good. I'm hoping Fairy Tail stays on the path even more, and it just like kind of makes me wonder. I wonder if people kind of forgot about him. He was just thrown in there at one point and never really explained. But Rockhide Dragneel, who the hell is he? I mean, we got Eileen's explanation now. Hopefully it comes later. But Rockhide Dragneel, we already got Eileen and possibly more Eileen explanation next chapter. It's just like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? So anyway, that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching, and this is Nightjasker signing out. Later.